Director of Career Services at Ashesi University, joins us in the studio to talk about career services at Ashesi. Abigail, good morning. It's good to see you.
Good morning, Caleb.
How are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you.
And I was Ashesi. I figured at my side of town it was a bit cloudy, and so I figured where you are it might have rained. Did it?
Well, I wasn't on campus this morning because I was on my way here. No, but it did not rain around Kwabinya. I can tell you that.
How is Ashesi, man? How are you guys doing?
We're doing great. We are preparing for some new programs starting this September, so a lot of exciting things to look forward to.
My goodness. I was on your campus a couple of weeks ago. That was my first time at night.
Okay.
And I thought I loved Ashesi at day, but now I feel I love Ashesi better at night.
Yes, the lights are awesome.
The view is crazy. Your campus is just a vibe.
Thank you.
I really love coming there. But we are talking about career services. We are talking about transitioning. And I remember when I was going to Legon, I was going to read geography, psychology, linguistics. One of the big questions I had to answer to my dad was, okay, so after school, what are you going to do with this kind of thing? And I'm sure a lot of parents have that conversation with their wards with respect to, there's huge graduate unemployment. So if you're going to school, what assurance are you getting that after school you're going to get a job? So how does Ashesi answer this question for students and parents?
Right. Okay, so we take a very holistic and personalized approach to career development. We ensure that students are not only prepared for the workforce, but that they are empowered to pursue careers that align with their strengths and their passions.
Okay.
So first of all, we have a very comprehensive 4-year career curriculum that we have designed.
4-year career curriculum?
Yes.
Alongside the main stuff they're doing?
Exactly.
Wow. Okay.
And it runs from first year to final year.
Is it?
So right from first year, we have students engaging in personality assessments, personalized career coaching to help them to gain better clarity on the career paths they can pursue and the career paths that aligns with their skills and their interests. Then we also have a component of the career curriculum that looks at workforce readiness and skill building. This is where we have tailored workshops. Some of them are employer-led, some of them are led by the career advisors in the career services. And it really helps students refine their professional skills and to confidently navigate and excel in their careers. So we are tackling areas such as resume writing, email etiquette, personal branding, networking. If you find yourself in a networking space, how do you carry yourself? How do you communicate?
I can attest to the networking skills of Ashesi products. Hey, God.
Yes, so professional etiquette, communication, negotiation, all of that. How to navigate workplace challenges professionally.
You're teaching them negotiation?
Yes.
Wow.
Right, and then there's also the component that looks at the internship and industry exposure, where we facilitate a lot of experiential learning opportunities like job shadowing, internships, career mentorships, informational interviewing, a work study program on campus.
Wow.
And we do this in collaboration with leading companies locally and globally across various industries. And we are helping students to build hands-on experience before they graduate. And in line with this, we also have built a very strong network of employers who make these career opportunities possible and who support us to equip students with very relevant skills. And as part of this, also, we are looking at our employer events such as our annual career fair held in March every year.
I'll get to that. And it's good you've shared with us what you do with your students that makes them career ready. Because a lot of the times if you go for events and employers are complaining about the quality of graduates they are employing, they would very often and very truthfully single out Ashesi graduates and say, okay, the guys, they come prepared, they enjoy working with them, they are team players, they are innovative, they have leadership qualities. And I know, as I'm saying this, some of the investors will be annoying small. But that's what I usually get, and truthfully, you experience that also when you meet them. So, question is, how do you connect the gap between the company's industry, the market? How do you bring all those people? How do you give your students real world experiences while they are on campus so that they almost halfway into the world of work even before they get out of your campus?
Right. Employers are like gold to us. We really
Right.
cherish them because we realize that they have the experiences that the students need to become industry relevant. So we collaborate a lot with companies and industry leaders to create hands-on learning opportunities for our students to help them to build those relevant skills. So we
Yeah.
have, for example, industry partnerships that provide internship opportunities for our students. Currently, over 70% of our students complete at least 2 internships before they graduate.
At least
So,
two
at
internships
least two
before you,
internships.
across its categories. So is this in your second year,
So, second year,
final year?
third year, those are
Second
the
and third.
two
Okay.
major,
Because
yes.
by fourth year you'll be doing your project,
Exactly,
community service and all that.
exactly,
Okay.
exactly. Right. And also, we have industry-led learning where we have employers who lead guest lectures.
Yeah.
They are part of our mentorship programs.
Yeah.
They participate in industry panel discussions with
Yeah.
students. This way, the students gain insights directly into what the workforce trends, what is happening on the ground. They get insights directly from the employers. I've talked about our career fair. We have also an employers forum. It's a conversation between our employer
Employers
stakeholders.
from, wow.
Yes, to strengthen our working ties with them and to just deliberate on how we can continue working very collaboratively with them, right? We have our final year students who work on real business challenges during their capstone projects. We collaborate with organizations to host case competitions, hackathons, innovation challenges. And also for our students who want to go the entrepreneurial route, we have a Center for Entrepreneurship that has partnership with businesses to help provide funding, mentorship, training, so that student entrepreneurs can turn their ideas into impactful businesses. So, I mean, across the spectrum, you can see how we collaborate very intentionally with the employers. And as a result of this, and also as a result of the hard work of the entire community of Ashesi, we currently have a graduate placement rate of 94%.
94%
Yes.
graduate placement rate.
Yes.
Wow.
So, yes, these are a few ways that we ensure students get relevant skills and we connect with our employers.
Wow. Because then you talk about people, industry players coming to your end, and I usually visit your social media platforms and I see the kind of heavyweights you bring to your campus to discuss some of the issues. I'm sure for some of them, people might never meet them in their entire lifetime, but on your campus, you make it possible that your students are able to interact. Who are some of the people you've brought to your campus in recent times, off the top of your head, that you can tell us, and how did the students find their sessions?
Okay, as in which specific companies?
Yeah, some of the business people, some of the, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
So we've had several companies. So we've
Yeah.
had one of our great business partners is Talo, for example. We've
Right.
had Vodafone on campus.
Right.
We have partners locally and globally as well, right? And we have some of them who actually come to campus to recruit and hold specific recruiting campaigns,
Right.
right? And then expose our students to specific opportunities,
Right.
right? So we have,
Because
honestly,
you even had the chief scientist at Google visit your campus,
yes,
Jeff Dean.
yes.
Wow. Wow.
We don't, because a lot of departments in Ashesi also interact with employers, so
Right.
they don't always come through just career
They don't
services,
necessarily- right.
But sometimes faculty also invites them
get that.
to campus.
I get it.
Yes.
So let's jump into the career fair. It's happening. So Ashesi, what do you do with your career fair? How different is it from what we see elsewhere? What's the participation like, and what's usually the results and the impact of it?
Right. So our career fair is dynamic in a number of ways, I would say, right? We curate the experiences to ensure that it creates impact. So for example, we have a very diverse employer participation. We have a wide range of industry leaders from global corporations, fast-growing startups, social enterprises, NGOs, etc. So that students, regardless of their disciplines or majors, are able to find opportunities. Then we also have employers being able to participate either virtually,
Okay.
in person, or both. After COVID-19, we introduced the virtual component of the fair, and it has remained with us because employers have expressed
Oh.
interest. Because what it does, it allows employers who are not locally
Mobile, who are
yes,
not here.
to participate as well. You may have an employer that has maybe technical folks in their organization who may not necessarily come to the in-person fair.
Right.
But once it's virtual, they are
They
able
join
to
in to
participate.
enrich the-
Exactly.
okay, cool.
So we have that. We also have very structured and interactive engagements beyond the traditional booths that are set up at the career fair.
Okay.
We have career competitions. We have one-on-one interview sessions, so employers can actually interview. We have employer presentations, employer and student networking sessions, which allows students to engage more deeply with our recruiters and industry partners. And with all of that, we also have pre-career fair preparation and coaching. So we have resume reviews, career coaching, mock interviews ahead of the fair, ensuring that they are well prepared to make strong impressions at the fair to maximize their opportunities. We typically host between 60 to 70 employers on campus during our career fairs. Yes.
Wow, that must be a festival.
It is.
Wow.
Yes. Yes, and we have our next one coming up in March. This week Wednesday and the next week Friday.
Charlie.
Yes.
Charlie. Scholarship, leadership,
And
citizenship.
yes.
No, I love it. I really love it. So for companies that are considering participating, is there an avenue where we can partner with Ashesi for your career fair?
Yes, absolutely. But before I answer that, I just want to say that we highly encourage employers to try and build long-term partnership with Ashesi beyond just maybe attending a career
The
fair.
fair.
So the mentorship programs, the
Right.
job shadowing, guest lectures, etc. Because it allows you to get access to early access to top talent,
Okay.
right? And also to shape the future workforce. So for our career fair, we are almost at capacity, but
Hey.
because it's just
Hey.
it's this week and next week.
Hey.
But we are
So this one that you're telling us now, you're almost like, so what should we
no,
do?
but we still have some room. So if you are interested in
I
participating
just
this year, please connect with us.
Okay.
If you are not able to participate this year,
Yeah.
we'll keep you on our records and engage you early towards next year's career fair.
Charlie.
But we want to also call out engineering companies. We really want engineering companies. We want companies who are able to work with individuals with disabilities.
Okay.
We want companies who are open to working with French-speaking students and alumni from across Africa.
Oh, okay.
So if you are in these categories, please do reach out to us. If you want to participate in career fair, also reach out to us. You can connect with us via the Ashesi University website,
Right.
www.ashesi.edu.gh, or you can send us an email, career services, and it's career.center. Center is CENTRE at ashesi.edu.gh.
Right.
And we'll be very happy to respond to your inquiry.
Now, speaking of which, I found your campus very inclusive. Almost everywhere I went, there was a part where if you were in a wheelchair, you could move around on your own. And I have some friends. The only friend I know from South Sudan is on your campus.
Oh, wow.
Put Chop. That's his name.
Oh, really?
Put
We have a
Chop.
number of them in Ashesi
Yeah,
University.
you have.
Yes.
So your student population is quite diverse.
It is.
And in terms of gender parity, you're almost hitting 50%.
50-50 almost, yes.
Wow. And I did see a good number of persons with disability on your campus as well.
Yes, it's part of our next decade agenda,
Right.
where we are trying to have about 4% of our student population being persons with disability. So we
Right.
actually have created an accessibility center
Right.
that has staff that are there specifically to support students with disabilities. Right.
I look, Ashesi, thank you for passing through.
Thank
Any
you
final
too.
word for our listeners and companies, students, parents, prospective, anyone who is hearing about the Ashesi story? Any final thing you want them to know before you take leave of us?
Okay,
Uh-huh.
go ahead.
Before you get there.
Okay.
Tell it by your roads wide. Tell it but what? Such a beautiful campus, and it takes you drive on an atrocious road to
We
get
are
there.
sorry,
What's
but we
happening?
are doing our best to petition the government to fix it. But yes, I mean, we are hoping that once you get to the campus,
It will relieve
it
you.
will relieve you
It
of
will be a
any
good respite. No, the journey is atrocious. Once you get to the campus, you feel like, okay, it was worth it. But let me give you the chance to speak to the government
Oh,
to do
dear.
something
I'm
about
not
your
sure.
because I have tried to highlight this for so long. I don't know, but how bad is it? Tell
It's
them.
terrible.
Ah,
It's terrible. The road is terrible. And so if there's anyone listening to us out there and can help do something about it, we'll be really, really grateful.
So you've been around for 2 decades. You've paid your dues.
I know.
The least we can do is to do your roads for you.
Yes.
You see, I'm also doing my
I
own
can
for
see
you.
that.
Yeah,
Thank
man.
you.
Yeah, man. Abigail Welbeck, thank you. Your
Thank
final
you
words
so
before you
much.
take leave of us.
Ashesi is such a wonderful place, and
It
I would
is.
encourage parents, if you're looking for a university to send your wards to, please look at Ashesi University. These are all amazing opportunities we present to students, we make available to them, and like I said, we have a 94% graduation placement rate, and so please rest assured that once your ward is with us, that they are going to come out gold, right?
That's a good one. Abigail Welbeck, Director of Career Services at Ashesi University. And listen, just take a trip, go there with your children and see things for yourself. It's better than we are saying it. So you just have to see things for yourself. Abigail Welbeck, thank you for passing
Thank you
through.
very much.
Good one, talking to our friends from Ashesi University as always.